Hello there, it's Sarah from Paper Lovely. Thanks for joining me today. I have got some bubble ornaments to share with you, and I'm going to be using the Crepe Paper Snowflake collection. So I've pulled in some of the papers here as well as my plastic ornaments, and these are the ornaments. You can find them at almost every craft store. They pop in half and they're made to decorate or fill with whatever you'd like to and then close up again. But I'm only going to use half of them because I'm going to have my paper be the background of my ornament. So I have traced around there just so I have the shape of my circle and I will know where I want to lay out the additional items in my scene. I am going to go ahead and pull in some ephemera and stickers, and I also have some very tiny bottle brush trees to give me a little extra dimension and texture. I'm gonna glue down the bottle brush trees. Everything else is either a sticker or I will add things down with my art glitter glue. And once I'm happy with my scene, I will go ahead here and trim around the circle for the background of my ornament. Now, it had been a while since I have made some of these, so I fumble through a little bit here. This is sped up so you won't notice it quite as much as I do, but you'll see here that as I'm working with this first one, I do start off by adding the glue to the edge of my paper circle, and then I'm trying to press my ornament down on top of that. It works much better to add the glue to the ornament and then press that onto the paper. Just because we're trimming or we're drawing around the outside, so the paper is slightly larger than the actual ornament. So I am going to go ahead and glue these about 2/3 of the way, and then I will have an opening at the top there that I can add in my fake snow, and I'm also going to place in some of that distressed rock candy glitter to give a little bit of more shine in there on that snow. And then once I'm happy with the amount that I have in there, I will add some more hot glue to the top and get that all closed nice and tight. I will then clean up those edges. I'm just going to take my scissors and trim around to get rid of the extra paper or if I have any sort of globs of dried glue. And then finally, to finish that off, I will pull in some ribbon and some trim and hot glue that around the edge so that gives a nice and clean look. So one thing I will mention quickly, I believe it's the very last ornament that I make. I accidentally got a drip of glue and it sort of strung across the whole front of my bubble. Now I think I'm going to end up tossing this, but you will see that I pull in some of my nail polish remover, and I thought I was being really smart and that it would take off that glue, and it did take off the glue, but it also left sort of a dull finish on the top of my dome. So it's a little difficult to see the scene that I have behind there. I may end up taking it apart and just using a different dome. I didn't have any at the moment, so maybe this will stay in my stash until next year, and when I have some more, I will go ahead and just replace that. But I did like the background that I came up with, so I wanted to leave it in and share that with you. And then also, if for some reason you wanted to make one that had sort of a fuzzy outside to it, now you know how you can create that. So I am going to go ahead and turn up the music at this point, let you enjoy the rest of the process, and I will just let that music run through the end of the video. I will, as usual, have a blog post which has some still shots of all of the ornaments and links to where I got all my supplies. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. And I will see you in the next video.